how is that going to affect fantasy teams? Because I'm doing all my dynasty teams right now, and I'm like, is this a sell high window right now for a lot of these Lions players? Like, should we be selling high on Jahmyr Gibbs, who's probably widely viewed as the RB1 right now? Should we be selling high on potentially an Amon-Ra and some of these other guys? Like, I'm worried about how that will affect fantasy points next year with Ben Johnson not in the offense.
Yeah, I think it could for sure. With the amount of weapons that they have and like how strong that O-line is, I find it hard to believe that they would have much of a fall off no matter who's calling the plays. Because when you have such good players like that, it's like as long as you're not completely screwing up the play calling, you should be still putting up a shit ton of points every week.
Yeah, it feels like your floor is always going to be fine because you have the horses, but like to really take the top off, you're going to need to replace Ben Johnson with someone similar on Ben Johnson's caliber. You know, I kind of compare it to like when the Niners lost Robert Saleh. You know, being a Niners fan, this is hitting home, but like we replaced him with D'Amico Ryans, who might have actually been a better DC. We replaced him with some other guys who didn't really work out, like Steve Wilkes and Eric Sorensen, and that defense became like very average, even though a lot of the pieces were similar.